Hello, welcome to another episode of Methodix USA. And yes, we're on the last episode of black cumin seed, that is Nigella sativa. So today we're going to be talking about the anti-inflammatory and analgesic effects of sativa seeds. And as usual, don't go anywhere. So today we are dealing on anti-inflammatory and analgesic effects of sativa seeds. Inflammation has a key role in various medical conditions such as cystic fibrosis, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, asthma, allergies, and cancer, which are all associated with acute or chronic pain. The existing anti-inflammatory agents commonly comprise classes of drugs that produce severe adverse effects such as gastric ulcer. Okay, so let me just say some little things. If you take ibuprofen, for instance, you know that's very strong pain relief. Most times they'll tell you, don't take it on an empty stomach. Make sure you take it when you're full, when you've eaten. That's because there's some form of tendency for it to lead to some form of ulcer, gastric ulcer. So when you take some of this pain relief, some of the side effects of this strong pain relief is some of these ulcers, like gastric ulcer. And yes, some of it can cause bone marrow depression as some of the side effects. Bone marrow depression, some causes water or salt retention. You know, all of this result from extended uses of this pain relief. So, medicinal herbs including black cumin might be a potential source of novel biological compounds that are safer with fewer side effects, and the volatile oil of black cumin and thymoquinone at various doses revealed a dose-reliant anti-inflammatory activity against carrageenan-induced in-pore edema in rats, parallel to indomethacin. So now, as usual, we have these our lab rats that were administered black cumin as well as thymoquinone, and then it was discovered that there was, some form of reduction. It acts as anti-inflammatory agents. There was some form of anti-inflammatory activity noticed on these lab rats. So generally, we all know that most of the orthodox medicines we take tend to result in some form of side effects. And let's take acetaminophen, for instance. That is our common paracetamol. There was this, would I call it a research that was carried out in India, and it was discovered that most of these scavengers, these birds that eat dead bodies, it was discovered that they started living shorter and shorter. They were dying on time, they were dying early. But usually, these scavengers don't die on time. Take vulture, for instance. You see a very old vulture, skinny and all, but it's still alive, very much alive, ready to devour anything. But these scavengers started dying, and then, if you look at the ecosystem, you know that we are all interdependent. Even the mosquito you're killing, if there is no mosquito in the world again now, you discover that there might be a side effect. There's something that mosquito is preventing. Maybe because the mosquito is living in that particular water, is inhibiting the growth of some things. So we are all interdependent. So if all the scavengers die off, that means whatever it is they are representing in the ecosystem will start falling apart. So the research was carried out, and it was discovered that most of those scavengers that probably eat dead human flesh and all that, they found some form of acetaminophen in them. Meaning these human beings, when they were alive, were taking pain relief. That's paracetamol. And even after they were dead, it was still in their system. So these birds take this flesh, they ate this flesh, and now they are dead. Because they don't even have what it takes to even digest acetaminophen in the first place. And it is generally believed that these drugs remain in the system or remain in the liver for another 5 years before the liver can completely cleanse it off. So just imagine that you're taking this. We are not condemning orthodox medicine, don't get me wrong. But what we are saying is, as much as possible, if there is no need for you to take that drug, don't take it. That is where your supplement comes in. You start supplementing your diet so that you can ward off some diseases and some ailments. That way you don't need to take some of this orthodox medicine to prevent or to cure. So, I would like to draw the curtain here. And yes, we are done with black cumin seed. Who is excited? I am. And we are going to the next topic. Well, I don't know what we are going to next. But don't worry, catch us next week and don't go anywhere. Love you. Bye. Okay, so last 2 weeks, right? Yes, 2 weeks ago, I talked about taking Relief Power Blend to my church, and I administered to people that were willing. As many that were like, okay, I'm interested, give me. I administered to them, and one of such persons is my choir coordinator, Mr. Jerry. So enjoy the video of his testimonial.
Confidence in you and say welcome to somewhere where they
Hello, this is me again, and this is my choir coordinator.
Yeah.
You say hello?
Hello.
Okay. Okay, so just like I said in my previous video, I said I administered Relief Power Blend to my choir coordinator, Mr. Jerry.
Yeah,
Okay, so he wants to tell us his experience.
well, my experience is very brief. For some times, I've been having some doubts on whether it will work or not, and well, this particular day, I tried to give it a test, a trial, and she had a drop on my two eyes, and initially I felt this sensation kind of on the two eyes. I had to close my eyes for some time, but I woke up. I think that day and the second day I had some of this whitish stuff coming out of my eyes, and gave me a little bit of well, for some time I cleaned everything up, and I felt the difference, and I think it works. And very soon I think I'm going to get it now. I'm on board.
Yeah!
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you listened very well, he said he was skeptical, like, is it going to work? Is it going to work? Well, it worked. So thank you. Don't go anywhere. See you next time. Bye.
Tonics USA, simply the best.